In this tutorial, we're going to show you how you can work with multiple Excel workbooks at the same time. As mentioned before, Excel is a workbook that has the capability of holding a large number of worksheets. Worksheets can be copied, added, and erased. In your Excel workbook, you can use worksheets to separate specific types of data such as assumptions, charts, summaries, and more. For example, if you are using Excel for capital budgeting purposes, you may want to separate a sales forecast in a separate worksheet than a forecast of operating cash flow. A worksheet is what most people think of when they think of spreadsheets. The workbook is the file or Excel project as a whole. Once you have the Excel application open, you can open as many workbooks at a time as you want. Once you have multiple workbooks open, you can resize, minimize, and maximize each workbook as you prefer. This could be useful when comparing a revised workbook with an old workbook. Each workbook has 3 buttons on the top right, which can be used to minimize, maximize, and close the workbook. You can also resize a workbook by holding your cursor over the edge or the corner of the workbook. You can resize your workbooks manually, or you can let Excel do the work for you. If you prefer this option, simply click Arrange All, which is located on the ribbon under the View tab. When you have multiple workbooks open, only one workbook will be active. You can tell which workbook is active because it will be a different color than the other open workbooks. You're only able to work in the active workbook. There are several different ways to activate different workbooks. The most simple method is to just click on another workbook. Another way is to press Ctrl-Tab, and this will cycle through all the open workbooks. You can also press Ctrl and F6. This has the same effect as the previous method of pressing Ctrl and Tab. Another way is to click View and then switch windows and then select the workbook you want to from the drop-down menu.